morning. Hi, puppies. Welcome. It's Wednesday and it is reading day. Yeah, we're going to work on some reading concepts today. So welcome aboard. Get settled in nice and comfy. And we'll get started shortly because we're going to finish letting our friends in, okay? All right. We're going to see who's here today. You can go ahead and change your name in the Zoom window. But I see someone that says Lily, Carter, Ben, Almo, and I see Lena. Hello, Mackenzie. Hi, dear. Asa. Hello, dear. Let's see who else is coming in. Oh, we have another friend joining us. Thank you for staying muted. So happy to see everybody. It's our second day together. I hope you enjoyed yesterday. I hope you learned something yesterday. Yeah. All right. So I think we'll get started. We have a lot to do as usual. And here comes Mr. Frank. So let's get started. Now, this is important. Our promise, the expectations for every Zoom call you ever have for the rest of your life. Participate. Be respectful. Thank you for being on time. Keep your microphones muted. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. Include your name or change your name in the Zoom window, okay? Stay in your spot until I tell you to get up. And keep your eyes on the screen where all the magic happens and all the learning happens. For today, you probably want to have paper and a pencil, okay? Maybe your reading notebook and a pencil. Okay, yeah, all right. We're only going to use it one time. So just set it aside for now, but have it ready, okay? We're going to do it during the nearby. Now, let me skip to the good part. This is going to be part of our teacher helper's job, is to go over our promise. And we are going to be selecting a teacher helper soon. So make sure that you know our promise. Participate, be respectful, be on time, stay muted, stay in your spot, keep your eyes on the screen. Did I say be respectful? Always. Yeah. Now, if you hear me count down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that means to hurry up and hit that mute button, okay? Make sure it is the little red line through it. Thank you. So, what else are we doing today? Oh, another teacher helper job. Somebody just has to tell me what day of the week it is. Next week, we're going to start with our teacher helpers, okay? So we're going to choose somebody for next week. But for now, just get used to it. So the teacher helper will come up here like they're on television and say, today is Wednesday, September 7th, 2022. And that's it. Easy peasy. All right, we'll add more jobs as we go through. Remember that we are also going to select some people for shout outs. All right, we're going to look for 3 people each week. We want somebody who keeps their promise for their Zoom expectations, somebody who's writing more than 1 sentence for their responses, okay? Even maybe more than 2. Lots of details and explanations, right? I like big, chunky sentences, lots of words and details. And somebody who's working hard and keeping up on pace. Guess what? We have our first challenge. Yeah, it's iReady. Raise your hand if you have ever used iReady in your life. Yeah, good. Now put your hands down. Put both hands up if you are ready for a challenge. Yeah, okay, let me just go through it with you. It doesn't start yet. So let me tell you about the rules. I'm so glad you guys are as excited as I am. So it says, Mrs. Cruz's 2nd grade iReady challenge. Need some extra help? Need some reading and math practice? Looking for a fun challenge? Game on! Join the iReady Game On challenge. Here are the details. It is optional. It is not required. You don't have to do it, but it might be good for you and fun. You just need to log a minimum of 45 minutes per week. in each subject. So that means 45 minutes in math, 45 in reading. Okay, our week is from Sunday to Saturday. So start sometime during the week and get 45 minutes for each one. Score at least 70% or better in your lessons. Okay, you got to be able to pass your lessons, but you know what? If you have to do it a few times to get that 70%, I'm okay with that. Winners are going to be announced at the end of each month. So this is a monthly challenge. Yeah, during the very last live lesson, I will announce the winners at the end of each month. You may choose your prizes. Listen for the prizes. If I think of better ones, I'll put some other ones and maybe better ones in there. But it says you can be featured in your own Jib Jab video. You could be the teacher of the day, which guess what? That is somebody who helps to teach a lesson or tells me what to teach. Whoa. You could have a virtual field trip of your choice. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to visit? Let's do it. We can do a read aloud story, your favorite story. If I can find it on YouTube, we're going to read it. You could get some stickers mailed to your home. Yeah, some stickers right to your house. Or you could choose a live lesson theme and tell everybody what to wear. What color do you want everyone to wear? Or what outfit? Or what crazy hair would you like everybody to do? Or you could have a 2-minute tell-all so you can talk for 2 minutes straight about anything appropriate in class. And more prizes. If we think of more, we will. So when does this start, Mrs. Cruz? Next week. Yeah, next week. So remember, all you have to do is make sure you can get into iReady through Clever and do 45 minutes. It's easy. 45 minutes is a breeze for reading and 45 minutes for math, and keep your scores above 70%, and I'll do the rest, okay? What are we doing today, Mrs. Cruz? Today, we are analyzing, oops, go back. Oh, you're too fast. We're gonna analyze text so we can use details and features from the text to help us determine the author's purpose. What's your purpose here? What's your purpose? What are you doing? That's what we need to know. What is the author trying to get across to us? All right. So there are 3 that we're gonna focus on today, and it's called the pie. Does anybody recognize pie? Show me a hand if you know the pie. If you don't, let's watch. It's okay. Awesome. I'm so glad some of you guys know this. So the author's purpose is our question. It is, what is the author's purpose? Why did he write this? Why did she write this? And how do I determine the purpose while I'm reading? Okay, so let's watch very quickly. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Have some pie.
B-I-E B-I-E B-I-E. The author's got to have a purpose, got to have some pie. Persuade, inform, entertain. Don't forget to have some pie. B-I-E. Some pie. B-I-E. Today I'm gonna write something, but I'm not sure what to say. I must choose my words carefully. It's the only way to explain. Somebody say P. P is for persuade. It's the first letter in our pie. It means we've got to convince our readers that we know what we're talking about. Here's why. Because the author's gotta have a purpose, got to have some pie. Persuade, inform, entertain. Don't forget to have some pie. B-I-E. Some pie. B-I-E. Somebody say I is for inform. We've got to teach a reader what we know. Our readers got to have some fun. Do you enjoy reading every single word you write? Chances are so will everyone. You see, the author's gotta have a purpose. Got to have some pie. Persuade, inform, entertain. Don't forget to have some pie. Some pie.
All right, that was awesome. I love that little song. I bet you thought it was apple pie. Now, I don't think Leon thought it was apple pie. Did Mackenzie think it was apple pie? No. It stands for persuade. That's when somebody tries to tell you what to think and do. And then inform is when I'm just teaching you something informational. And E for what was the E? Who remembers? Who remembers? Anybody? Mackenzie, go. Got your hand up first.
Entertain.
Yes, entertain. That's right. Something Mrs. Cruz is super fond of is entertaining, but I like to do all three. Persuade, inform, entertain. We got this, right? Now, you guys get to choose a story. We're going to put this into practice. We're going to listen carefully to the story of our choice, and we're going to decide what the author's purpose was. Each one of these books is just about 2 or 3 minutes long. We'll try to rush through them, but I need you to vote for me, okay? I need a show of hands. Would you prefer to listen to the story Dogs or This Book Just Ate My Dog? All right, so let's see if we can figure out which part of the pie the book that we choose is. So hands up for dogs, hands up for the blue dogs. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hands down. Hands up for This Book Just Ate My Dog. You can't vote twice. I saw that. I saw that. You can only vote for one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, guess what? Dogs win. It won. All right, go dogs. Let's watch. By the way, you can watch the other one on YouTube, or yeah, you can check it out at the library. All right, so let's watch it. But remember, you're going to put this into practice. You are going to think about what the author's purpose is. Think about that pie. Is he going to try to persuade us? Is he going to try to inform us? Is he going to try to entertain us? Let's watch.
Dogs by Jennifer Blizin Gillis. What kind of pet is this? Pets are animals that live with us. Some pets are small and have feathers. My pet is big and hairy. Can you guess what kind of pet this is? What are dogs? Dogs are mammals. Mammals make milk for their babies. Dogs are cousins of wolves and coyotes. Most dogs live with people as pets. Where did my dog come from? A mother dog had a litter of puppies. At first, the puppies could not see. The puppies stayed with their mother for 8 weeks. Then I took a puppy home.
We're almost halfway through. Have you guys thought about it? Do you think that, let's think about that pie. So far, can you predict or make an observation? Do you think that he is, the author, whoever it is trying to persuade us, inform us, or entertain us? Which one? Which one? Which one? Where's those hands? Give me some hands. What do you guys think so far? Ooh, Carter, go.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I think he's trying to
as far as the calendar is concerned,
persuade us, maybe.
You think he's trying to tell you what to think and tell you what to do?
Rethinking smoke and fire damage. So it looks like that's
Yeah.
what's on the calendar first.
Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing your thought.
Remember,
Can I ask someone else? Okay, good work. Let me try one more. Who else wants to give me a thought? What do you think? Oh, Frank, go for it, Frank.
Entertaining.
He's trying to entertain us, so he's making us laugh or you know, like have a good time. You think that's what it is? All right. Anybody have another idea? Is there one more? Okay, Leon, go for it.
Entertainment.
Okay, we have 2 for entertain. You know, make you laugh, make you sing, make you have a good time. We have one for persuade. We have a vote for persuade, which is I'm going to tell you what to think. I'm going to tell you what to do. But we didn't have anybody say inform. Oh, thank you, Leon. Let me see. What does Asa think? Go ahead, Asa.
Inform.
Inform. So he's giving us information that helps us learn. Hi, Desiree. Keep your microphone muted while others talk. Okay. Keep your microphone muted. Hi, honey. Okay. We gotta make sure everybody's staying muted. Thank you, guys. Let's move on. I hear somebody. Who do I hear? That's weird. I don't know who I hear. Let me see. Nope. Okay. All right. So we have some thoughts. We have all different opinions on about what the author's purpose was. So we have several people who thought it was to entertain. Da 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 ha ha. Laugh, laugh. We have a couple people who thought it was to persuade. You must think that dogs are the best animal ever. And we have one person who thought it was just giving us facts. All right, so let's watch a few more seconds of it, and then we're going to move on, okay? What I want you to do is look for jokes.
How big is my dog?
Oops.
At first,
Look for jokes. If you hear a joke or something silly or funny, then it's entertaining. Look for facts. This is information. I'm giving you information. Then it is inform. And look for you should or you must statements. If you hear you should or I think you should think this, I think you should think that, then it's persuade. All right, so I want you to listen for those.
My dog was as small as a cat. It weighed as much as a big bag of sugar. Now my puppy is a dog. It weighs as much as a bicycle. Where does my dog live? My dog lives in the house with us. It sleeps on a special dog bed. Sometimes my dog sleeps in my room. It may even sleep on my bed. What does my dog eat? My dog eats canned dog food. Sometimes my dog eats dry dog food. My dog chews special bones too. Chewing the bones helps keep its teeth strong and clean.
Okay, let's stop for a second and talk about, oops, we don't want to do that one. We want to talk about it, okay? Hold on. Let's talk about it. When we were reading the story or text about the dogs, in the last few pages, did you hear the author say anything funny? Were they saying, my dog likes to ride a bicycle and wear a wig? Did you hear that? No, you did not. You didn't hear anything funny. Did you hear any statement that said, you should think dogs are the best in the world. Dogs are better than any other animal. You should think that. Did you hear that? No. Did you hear facts or information about what dogs eat? Oh, information. Say it slow-mo, everybody unmute and say information. Go.
Information.
countdown to mute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that was great, guys. Well, wait a minute. Let's think about that pie for a minute. They didn't entertain us. They weren't making us laugh, cry. They didn't try to persuade us dogs are better than anything else. No, they were just giving us information. So isn't that part of the pie, the I? Oh, that was the author's purpose. Now you know. The author's purpose in the story was giving us information. Think about that pie for a minute and get ready to Nearpod. We're going to practice. There's a little quiz and a little game show in this Nearpod. So I want everybody to join if you can. If you have your app, you can just go ahead and put in the code. If you don't have your app, you can go to a new tab for a new website tab and go to join.nearpod.com and then put in our special code. What is the author's purpose? Why are they writing that? And how do I determine what type of purpose while I'm reading and writing? So we are actually going to try to find out why the author is writing a story. Authors can write about the same topic with different purposes in mind. Think about the dog book. One book was probably to inform us, give us information, inform. And then the other book, I wonder what that was. It was a silly book. It looked funny. That one I bet was to entertain us. So you could have two different types of purpose. You could have a persuasion book. You could have a book that says why dogs are better than cats. Oh, don't say that. But that could be a persuade book, right? The purpose might be to persuade. All right, so we're going to skip to a poll. Here is my question. Get ready to answer. Which author's purpose seems the trickiest to determine? Which one do you have trouble figuring out? Persuade, inform, or entertain? So let's say that Isaac opens a book and he says, I can't tell. Is this one trying to persuade, inform, or entertain? Which one's the trickiest one to do, to try to figure out? Persuade, inform, or entertain? Go ahead. All right, thank you. Oh, everybody said A. I know, I thought that too. A couple people said B. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, so we're going to learn a little bit more about what it means to persuade versus what it means to inform. And then, of course, we all kind of know what a funny or entertaining book is like. So, okay, let's move on. Let's see, if you need the code, it's in the chat or it's at the top of my screen in the blue bar. All right, guys, get ready. Get your pencils ready, your dry erase markers. Let's draw the pie. I want you to draw a circle, and I want you to divide it into 3 parts. Yeah. And you are going to label those parts. One piece should have a big P for persuade. You can write the word or just a big P. That means to convince the reader of a certain point of view. I'm going to convince you that dogs are better than cats. That's the P. And then another piece of the pie should be the I. Inform, to give facts, give information. Get it? Information. That is to inform when you're just giving facts, just things that you'd like people to know or learn. And then the other piece of the pie, the last piece, is the E. Entertain. Oh, look at that, Mackenzie. Excellent. Entertain. That is just to hold the attention of the reader through enjoyment. Yeah, or maybe to make them scared. Have you ever read a scary story? How about a sad story about a little doggy who gets lost? Yeah, it might not be teaching a lesson. It might just be making you laugh or feel a certain way, okay? Let me show off your pies in the in the window, in the camera window. Let me see. Let me see your pie. There's Leon's. Awesome. Author's purpose. Ooh, bonus point. Who can write across the top of the page? Author's purpose. Who can write that? Look at that. It's A-U-T-H-O-R apostrophe S. New word, P-U-R-P-O-S-E. Author's purpose. Bonus point. Write the author's purpose across the top. Yeah, Emmy, very nice. Excellent. Very nice, Alma. Oh, I like that pie. Very good. Ooh, Ben's writing the word author's purpose across the top. Thank you. That will just remind you what the pie is for. Okay, that's all. Just put a title on that page in case you never need to go back. Okay, we got about 30 seconds left. Thank you, Ben. Woo, Mackenzie, that looks so good. Emmy, wonderful. How you doing, Carter? How you doing, Almo? How you doing, Frankie? How you doing, Asa? How you doing, Leon? How you doing, Desiraya? Ooh, that looks good. Isaac, excellent. Thank you. Beautiful, Isaac. Frank, nice job. Oh, I love it. All right, you guys ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. If you don't finish it, it's okay. It's okay. All right, guys. Sometimes an author can seem to have more than one type of purpose in their writing. It also makes it difficult to determine if the author's main purpose is to persuade, inform, or entertain. So I want you to think of an answer right now. Which one of the pie do you think it would be if it has a lot of facts, if the authors included a lot of facts, but they're not trying to get you to agree or think a certain way, and they're not trying to tell you an engaging story? So which one is it if they just have a lot of facts to tell you? Is it persuade, inform, or entertain? Choose your answer. Choose your answer, and you can choose one of those three words. In purple, it says persuade, inform, or entertain. Type it. Oh, Ben, nice. I have an answer. Oh, yes, Frank. Go, Mackenzie. Yes. That's right. We are remembering that facts gives us information. And so therefore, the author is helping us by informing us, giving us information. Beautiful. If you said inform, you got it right. Moving on. Moving on, Mrs. Cruz. Complete the sentences by filling in the correct term. Let's try it. It says, oh, you don't have, we're just going to talk this one through. It was clear that the article was editorial because it was all about the authors. Oh, I know this one. This is a matching one. Opinion. Okay, now you guys do the rest. Let's start with the top one. The doctor liked to blank his patients about healthy eating habits. Did the doctor like to inform his patients, persuade his patients, or entertain his patients? What do you think? The doctor, you ready for the answer? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The doctor likes to inform his patients. That's what doctors do. Justin Bieber loves to what? Loves to blank the crowds at his concerts. What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think? Almo, what does Justin Bieber like to do? Persuade or entertain? What's left?
Entertain.
Let's see if you're right. And you're right. Okay, last one. What do you think, Emmy? My friend tried to blank me that Pepsi's better than Coke. You think it's persuade, right? Go ahead and say it.
Persuade.
I
got all mine right.
Perfect. Wonderful, Emmy. You did it. Let's move on. We're almost done. This is a quick little video By the way, I will share this with you so you can
It's time to play Intent or Eject, the game that challenges you to guess an author's intent. Guess right, or you're gone. Here's your host, Melanie Youngblood.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Intent or Eject. Cindy, this one is for you. Tell us the intent the writer of this passage has. Americans throw away millions of plastic bags each year. Many of these end up in the environment, where they pose a threat to animal life. A plastic bag takes more than a lifetime to decompose. In order to cut back on this waste, you should take your own reusable bags to the grocery store. In addition to that, you can join the Friends of the Trail for a spring bike trail cleanup this Saturday at 8 a.m. Okay, Cindy, what is the
author's purpose? What do you think? Do you think it's persuade? A, that means to share an opinion or get them to think a certain way. Inform, tell us information and facts. Entertain, where they telling us a story and making us laugh, cry, and be scared. Okay, let's see. Pop those answers in and let's see if we're right in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The author's intent.
There sure are a lot of facts in this passage and a lot of statistics. But the author also suggests to us what we should do. So I'm going to say the author is trying to persuade.
Let's find out what author Arlene Brown has to say.
I definitely want people to take action on the issue of plastic bags, so I'm trying to persuade them.
Nice work, Cindy. Lou, here's your passage.
Wait, before we go on, how did you know it was persuade? Did you hear that word should? Did you hear it? They said something like, you should use fabric bags or something like that. That is a clue. Yeah, you heard that too. Excellent job. Good listening skills, guys. Let's do one more and then
Ermine are members of the weasel family. The newborns are blind and helpless, but in 6 weeks, they grow to be almost adult-sized. In the summer, the top of the ermine's coat is brown. In the winter, its coat is pure white, and yet the tip of its tail remains black all year.
What do you guys think? So, what did you hear in that one? Did you hear lots of jokes and laughter? Did you hear any persuasion terms like you should, or you should always, or this is the best thing? Or did you hear facts? Oh, look at those answers coming in. Wow, you guys are fast learners. I agree with you. Let's find out if we were right. Inform, I heard facts. That means
all right, Lou, what do you say?
Okay, there are definitely a lot of facts in here, just like in that last passage. So I'm gonna say persuade also.
He says persuade, so let's find out from Dr. Eugene Conway.
I've studied the ermine my whole life. I just wanted to teach people about them when I wrote this, so it is basically facts. The only purpose is to inform.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, Lou, you got it wrong.
Aww.
Do you know what that means?
Well, yes,
I promise I won't do that to you. All right, quick quiz. When authors write to give you information, what is their purpose? To persuade, inform, or entertain? Choose an answer. Ding, 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 ding. If you said inform, you got it right. If you didn't choose your answer yet, don't worry about it. We have another question. Go faster, Mrs. Cruz. Oops, wait, we went too fast. Too fast. Too fast. Hold on. Mrs. Cruz, what are you doing? I don't know. Okay, next question was, when authors write to convince, this is number 2, convince readers to convince people you should do this and you should always do that? Is it to persuade, inform, or entertain? The next question says, number 3, when authors write stories or jokes, their purpose is to do what? Persuade, inform, or entertain. Oh, jokes. That's a good clue, right? Last question. Carla read a book about giraffes. It was full of facts. The author's purpose here was to persuade, inform, or entertain. Remember, facts are information. That means what? Yeah, we were trying to inform. Excellent. If you are getting these correct, you can see our scores up here on my screen, then fabulous. If you are not getting it, guess what? I'm going to share this Nearpod with you. You can watch it in more detail, maybe work on it a little bit more on your own so that you can practice and understand what the author's purpose is of a text. Now, final poll before we say goodbye. After this lesson, after we got finished teaching you everything, how confident are you now in your ability to explain the author's purpose? Do you feel much more confident about figuring out the author's purpose? That's very confident. B, oh, I still need a little practice. C, help! I need help. I'm getting these, I'm not getting all the answers. Maybe I'm missing some clues. Pick C if you need lots of help, and I will help you. Okay? Awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you for learning with me. Moo. We had a wonderful time. You guys are learning a lot about author's purpose, text features, text clues, interpreting and analyzing text, super important. Yeah, you're going to be using that a lot, okay? You're going to be able to analyze your text. Now, let me look at my cute faces as I say goodbye. Any questions?